Hello again, and thanks very much for joining us on Here Are Stories Making Headlines this hour. I'm Michael North. We begin from Plateau State, where students of the State Polytechnic on Monday morning blocked the Yakubu Gowon Way in Jos to protest what they call unfair treatment by the government and social and school authorities. The students who were to commence their exams arrived at school only to be told that the staff of the institution had embarked on an indefinite strike.
None of today never passed through what we have passed through. We have just seen that they are planning to frustrate the education that they have all enjoyed, and they have brought them to where they are today. They are killing our future, and we are not just happy. And all we have come this morning to do is to show our grievances as Nigerian students.
The paramount ruler of Atiap, Chiefdom Sir Dominic Yahaya, has raised the alarm over sustained Fulani attacks, which have claimed over 50 lives of villagers under his domain, which include Zango Kataf in southern Kaduna within a month. The killings, the monarch said, included heavily pregnant women, children, claiming also that of 254 houses and 7 churches, which were destroyed by the herdsmen during the sustained attacks. Now, the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service had rescued one Surakat Yesuru alive from a deep well of about 50 meters early Tuesday in Eredo LCDA, Ekbe, Lagos State. The 58-year-old male was reported to have accidentally fallen into the deep well in front of the residential building, was saved from jaws of death by the Ekbe fire station. A legal luminary and a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Akim Agbaje, has called on Oyo State Governor to be accountable and be responsible to the yearnings of citizens in the state. Agbaje, while speaking with journalists in his chamber at Oke-Bola area of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, said the present administration in the state lacks focus, as most of the money spent are on things that do not have direct impact on the lives of people of the state.
Will always check your antecedents. What have you done in the past? What have you said in the past? And they will judge you by it. But I don't think the party as a whole should be judged by the action of an individual. When you start investing public money in things that are not directly impacting the lives of the people, if you spend 32 billion on motor parks, it's outrageous. They are spending another 37 billion on street lights. They are spending another 5.5 billion on stadium. The school system has collapsed. The infrastructure in these school systems are non-existent. The medical healthcare system has collapsed. The roads are getting bad.
Meanwhile, following the forthcoming People's Democratic Party Congress, aggrieved members of the party meet in Ibadan to kick against Governor Makinde's return come 2023. Members drawn from all the 33 local government areas of the state vowed to ensure they do everything to prevent Makinde from getting the party's ticket for the second term.
In any Congress, there is either consensus or there is, you have 2 or more candidates who are willing to vote. So where you have 2 or more, there will be lining up behind the various candidates, and whoever wins. If we do the Congress together, it will be one list. Where the one side refuses to do with the other side, it means there will be 2 lists. You know what I mean? If it gets dropped, then the party will have to tell us if the side that the list is not accepted, are they not party members? And the law says you cannot exclude anybody from the Congress as long as the person buys form.
Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, says Nigeria must encourage federating states to harness the resources and generate revenues, including value-added tax, VAT, to advance their development. He has also stressed that it is baffling to note that Rivers State is not included among states to benefit from any of the projects to be executed with the fresh loan that the federal government intends to receive.
The issue of VAT did not start from Rivers State alone. It started in Lagos State when Lagos challenged it in Supreme Court. Unfortunately, Supreme Court said, look, You wouldn't have sued the federal government. All you would have done was to sue the agency. Some people say, oh, be a brother's keeper. I have no problem in being my brother's keeper. But I will not be a brother's keeper when I know that my brother is an armed robber. I can't do that. Why not come out and say, look, let us tell ourselves the simple truth. As is today provided in the law, who is the person responsible to collecting VAT? Then when you agree that yes, it is the state, and then we can sit down to say, okay, now we know the state, but look at the problems. That is a different thing. But not to say, be a brother's keeper. Do any illegal thing, I should be my brother's keeper.
Now, following the ongoing strike embarked upon by the National Association of Resident Doctors, over 7,000 patients with various illnesses troop in for free medication, courtesy of federal lawmaker Representative Southern Zone. The free medical outreach has taken place in Tungo local government area of Adamawa State, with patients from all parts of the state and other states like Taraba and Gombe seeking medical attention.
Priority is health, so that is where I put more of my effort, you know. And like I said in the opening day, you need to fall sick before you know the importance of being healthy. And if you have all the money in this world and you are not well, you will not enjoy that money. So health is number one, then other things can follow.
This particular medical outreach is coming up when there is almost a total collapse of the health sector at the federal level. The resident doctors has been on strike for over 3 weeks now, and because of that we have massive number of people coming from Numan, Cameroon. That is because I believe it's because Cameroon is very close by here.
There are some things that is going to be happen, because it was always held in Genye, but now it has come to our area, and it is our people that are going to enjoy this thing. So some have come. So we joined hands together with them. They also use our staff here together with them. So we work together with them.
The Presidential Implementation Committee on Federal Government Landed Property has stated that it has the powers to sell or lease out any property of the federal government without prior knowledge of the ministry, department or agency using it. The PIC made this known to an ad hoc committee of the House of Representatives, which is investigating the abandonment of federal government property across the country. The secretary of the PIC, Bala Sanusi, while speaking at the resumed investigative hearing of the committee, noted that it would be cumbersome for the presidential panel to inform all the MDAs of its intention to sell or lease out the over 25,000 properties handed over to it. Sanusi said this while responding to questions on the sale of a property located on 45 Martin Street in Lagos State, which belonged to the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, to Siemens Traders Limited for 100 million naira. The Association of Motor Dealers of Nigeria has cautioned its members on alleged involvement in selling stolen vehicles on allegation leveled against the dealers by the federal government. Amdan National President Prince Ajibola Adedoyin during his visits to Ibadan defended his colleagues against the allegation.
Registered entity and in no location cannot indulge in selling of stolen goods, because we have issues that we are going to take up with them. Part of it is the issue of duties and levies, which are very high, and we are going to work at it and let them understand that, look, the more you hype this thing, the more you are causing much more issues or problems for the larger populace, because we serve the larger populace than anybody else. Like I told you, we control the transportation system of this nation.
All those people that are not our member, we will not allow them to sell any vehicle here in the southwest. So we are going to have a meeting with the CP, the Olubadan, as well the